Now the moment of truth. Let's see if I wired it correctly. Oh, great success. Back in the bathroom, where I always am. I'm moving in here. This is now my room. I don't even sleep in my room anymore with my wife. I just sleep here in this bathroom because I'm always in the bathroom doing stuff. Anywho, the name of the game today is subfloor and plumbing because we finished up the electrical yesterday, and so it's time to get the subfloor kind of dry fit in here before I screw it down so I know all the pieces of the puzzle are going to fit, and then I will work on the plumbing so that I can know where to cut my holes in the subfloor on that side of the room. So, as we can see, we got to cover this hole, and we got to cover this hole, and we got to cover this hole back over here. Alright, let's go cut some wood. Little more. See, that little wiggle, that's what we're looking for there. That is good. Slide right in there and we'll cut out these pieces. Nice. Okay, so what I have here is I have for a little pipe that's coming out of the wall, and then this is for the air vent that comes up through the floor. So I need to punch both of these out, and then we're gonna go test fit this upstairs. We'll see. Ow! Stupid splinter. Let's go test fit. Look at that. Nice. Unfortunately, one thing I'm noticing here is that these, whatever, blocking or joist bracing, whatever you want to call it, none of these are even or level. Like they all are sloping in odd directions, and I want everything to be even off of, you know, these pieces here. So I'm going to have to remove all this blocking here and adjust it so that it's level for my new subfloor that's coming in here. Yay.
So lots of little victories today. We added some blocking in here to help support this span since there's not a really good attachment point there, so we have to cut out. And then we'll attach the subfloor there. I think I'm going to add a bit more blocking there because that's just a gap that's missing right now. There must have been a vent or something in the past that needed to come through there and they didn't quite patch it the way I would have liked there, so I'd like to fill in that joist. I fixed all of these here. Those are all now flat. And I added, it's kind of hard to see because I have the subfloor up there, but that is some blocking in the corner to help to hold up that end of the piece of floor. So we'll have one piece there, we have a piece here, and then there will be one more piece for back there. So 5 pieces all together on the subfloor. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 there, which is not cut. I'm gonna next have the drain line put in for the plumbing. That's kind of where it needs to be, the P-trap. That's the connection there for the shower pan. And then I need a little bit of extension tube to make that connect in to the drain.
I would say altogether things are moving along. It's definitely taking longer than expected. I definitely need to be done with the plumbing already, but that's for tomorrow. So hopefully I get the plumbing done tomorrow, and then we are off to the races with wallboard and everything else that comes after that. I know I've said it a lot, but gosh, we're close. It's Friday night here. I have no idea where this is going to fall in the video because my life is haphazard at the moment. But it's Friday night, I'm getting done with work, and it's time to work on the bathroom. And the name of the game, I know I've said this before, the name of the game today is, in fact, plumbing. Starting with the drain pipe, and then building the wall for the new shower valve fixture, that up to the existing plumbing. That would be the goal for the day. Hopefully we can get all that done. I'm optimistic I can get all that done. One of the first things I need to do before I get started with anything is I need to get the fittings onto the valve body so that these are ready to go and be attached to the PEX pipe themselves, and then to also be attached to the backing and then into the cavity of the wall that I'm building. And so I'm going to go ahead and get these fitted now. So I have a few PEX female adapters. So I'm doing the 1/2 inch piping, and I got to make sure that I have my up facing up on the valve. And you might notice on the bottom there's a 4th one here. So this is technically a valve body for a shower tub combo, which we are not doing, and so I bought a brass cap in order to get this fitted and closed off. So I'm going to use some plumber's tape here, do about 3-4 winds around in a clockwise fashion, and then we'll get these fittings screwed on in place. See? Get it on there. There's the up. I'm back down in the basement where the saw is set up, and so I'm going to be cutting the framing, the lumber for the wall. It's going to house the plumbing valve and the plumbing fixture. So let's get some cuts. I shouldn't do that. Oh yeah, perfect 30. They're supposed to be 32. Pretty dang square.
pretty dang square up there.
Alright, I'm literally turning into the boy who cried plumbing because I am back again today and still haven't done the plumbing, so hopefully today means plumbing. I don't know what else it could mean because I've done all the other things that I have to do, and now it's just the plumbing. So got the PEX expander tool, got the PEX cutter tool, bought the tools, $100 later, we're ready to rock and roll with the plumbing. Wish me luck. Alright, it is go time. The water is off. I have my fancy $2 little plastic ring so I can hopefully get these shark bite connections undone, and we will be off to the races at that point. I'm a little scared. I'm definitely imagining there will be a little bit of residual water in here, that's for sure. Based off what I've read online, there should be about 1 inch of PEX up into the shark bite, so a decent amount needs to come out. I got some towels underneath here to hopefully mitigate that. And let's show this. So guys, hop this on. Fitting. Oh, nice! Definitely some residual water, of course, as expected, but not bad. Okay, that popped right out. Perfect. Let's try and get the other one now. Dang, exactly like he said. But gotta get the sharp bite to unbite. Okay, there's 2! Vibes! Alright, now, next order of operations, can I rotate these 90 degrees? Oh my gosh. We're cooking now. Okay, let's cut some of these guys. I'm thinking there's gonna be more water. Let's get another towel. Let's disconnect those. I want those. Oh wait. I have the literal, what am I doing? I have the tool for that. I got the literal PEX cutter. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. Oh yeah, oopsies. Okay, cool. Got those. Yeah, why wouldn't there be a bunch of water in there? Off the side. Definitely need some support there. Ooh, it's still just a touch too big, huh? Barely though. Ooh, just a saw blade's off. This side's off on this side. Just a little sliver over there. Oh, then we're cooking. Not bad. Okay.